What's up, YouTube? Bo from silerstarvapors back again, or I guess I forgot to say last time, the face. And this time we got something pretty badass to talk about. Something new we got in the shop. The Itaste VTR. And just look at this box. You know they have good shit when they put their products in boxes like this. It's just nice. So you get the Itaste VTR in the box with your iClear 30S tank, which I haven't got to use because this isn't for me, so I'm not going to use it and dirty it and make it all messy. I'll save that for the person that's getting this, which is Angie. And you get this, if I can get it out of the box, your extension tube, which I'll show you how that works, but that's what that is. And here is the VTR with a Pro Tank 2 on it, and this is the camo green with the white. And I just think this one looks so badass. Let's have some vapes. I think it's too cool. I just want to look at it and use it and not even talk about it. But we need to talk about it. So this is a variable voltage, variable wattage device. Has an external battery, 18650 only, which is pretty nice. You just pop this little thing open, battery pops out, put it back in, click, and there you go. It has 3 clicks like usual Innokin stuff. They have the 3-click on-off thing. So 1, 2, 3. See their lights flash. It goes red, yellow, green, and then 3 clicks to turn it off. Oh, and the screen even says so. 1, 2, 3. On. 1, 2, 3. Off. Pretty fancy. So let's turn it back on. Got these vent holes down the side here. You got vent holes on the bottom. At least I think these are vent holes. Maybe there's a decoration, but I'm assuming they're vent holes for the battery, just like these vent holes. Let's talk about the electronic part of it. So you click the button, you get your resistance, and then it goes into your wattage or voltage or whatever one, and you just click the button to change it. So it's pretty easy. And then you just wait, and it'll go away eventually. Yeah. But click it again, you should get your resistance of your tank, and this one's 2.6. And I like watts. Let's go up to 10 watts. This thing goes up to 15, back down to 3. And the volts, I would assume, go from 3 volts to 6 volts. Yeah, I haven't used the volts very much. And I'm talking about this now because I probably won't do up and close because this is pretty simple. You can see it pretty well. I'll have to watch this, make sure you're seeing it as well as I am. But yeah, so let's go back to, I haven't even used volts, I've been using watts. So let's go back down to, let's try 10. And the button's right here on the side. Just fantastic. This thing is just a monster. Let's go to 9 watts. I like 9 watts. It's just a monster. This thing is just too badass. It's nice and heavy, and if I've noticed it fits perfectly in your back pocket when you're out walking around and you just have nowhere to put it. Just turn it off, shove it in your back pocket, and it fits in there like a wallet. It's just nice, and you're not gonna lose it because it's so heavy. You're gonna know it's there. Let's try this extender. Let's show you what it's gonna look like with the iClear in there, because it looks pretty nice with the iClear in there. That's the Kanger. Here's the iClear. Looks pretty nice. And you have this bar to keep your tanks safe inside, keep them in place. And you have this, the 510 connector on this spins. I don't know if you can see that, if it's showing up very well, but you can spin it. So if you're using like a Genesis atomizer and you want, for people that use Genesis atomizers, if you don't use them, then just ignore this. But if you're using them, then you can use that to, you know, point the air hole, the wick, at you, so you're getting a good vape. I actually have one somewhere over here. I have the Cobra right here, but it's all juicy and gross, and I just don't want to mess with it at all. So we're not gonna mess with that. So let's show you this extender tube. So if you have a tank that, let's say it's too fat or it's too short and you just don't want to mess with it and you can't fit it down in here, you have this extender tube so that you can get those devices that won't fit down in there to fit on top. Let's put my Trident on there because that's really all I have over here that won't fit probably. So this obviously won't fit down in there, so you put this extender tube on it and then you just put this on top. And then there you go. This thing's pretty juicy too. I tend to over drip in my dripping atomizers. But yeah, and then you get that. I don't even know, it's a 0.9, so it should fire on here. This thing does do the sub-ohms, just not too low. Make sure I have both. Yeah, this thing's pretty juicy. Let's turn this up to 15 watts because I'm at 0.9. Let's see if it works. It might not fire this bad boy. Yeah, it's not gonna fire this bad boy. I guess it's too low. I thought it would fire it, but I guess not. What else do I have over here that wouldn't fit? I don't think I have anything that won't fit in there. I have the old iClear. Let's see if that fits. iClear 30. Take off our extender tube here. Yep, the iClear 30 fits in there. Let's see, the Unitank. The Unitank fits in there. Just a regular old cartomizer. Fits in there, but it looks silly. So you might not want to do that, but I guess it would work. Hope I don't have a hard time getting this off now. 2.3. Let's turn that down to like 9.5. It works. Might need a longer drip tip, but it works, I guess. That's all I really have. I don't have any other really fat or too small, except this Trident, but it's not going to fire on here. But let's just put our Kanger 2 back in here because I want to have a vape. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. 2.6. We're at 9.5 watts. I got vanilla cupcake and cake batter with a little bit of Captain Crunch mixed in. It's pretty tasty. The Captain Crunch is delicious. It's a new flavor me and Wayne made. I wanted it, and Wayne found the recipe, and we made it, and it's delicious. So if you haven't tried that yet, you should try that if you like cereal, I guess. But if you don't like cereal, don't worry about it. But yeah, this thing gives you plenty of power. The battery's going to last for days, depending on how many milliamps the battery is. But still, it's going to last quite a while in this bad boy. What else can I say about this? Well, you saw how easy it is to, turn your wattage, adjust your voltage. I showed you how to change the tank. It's pretty easy. If you can't grip it, because this bottom 510 does spin. So sometimes you tied it down too tight and it won't come off. Just hold it and give it a turn and it should come off pretty easily. I haven't had any trouble with it yet. Some people I could see not liking this kind of setup, but I haven't had any problems and I love it. I wish I was keeping this thing. I'll probably have to get one for myself. Gives you plenty of power. I'm getting plenty of flavor. I don't know why it's not firing my Trident. It should have fired that thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's... It works. I don't know why it's not firing on this bad boy. It should, but it's not. Must be something I'm doing. I'm sure it's me. It usually is. Just don't listen to me. But yeah, that's about it. That's really all I can say. It's just a really nice built, good quality product. It's sturdy. It's gonna last you a while, I would assume. I haven't had it that long, but I would assume this bad boy is gonna last a while. It's heavy, sturdy. It feels like it could take a nice fall. I feel like I could drop this out my window and go pick it up and still use it. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about the VTR. Stay tuned. I want to talk about this E-pipe. I know these have been around a while, but we just got them in the shop, and I love this thing. I've been using it nonstop since I got it, because that's mine. I got one. I'm keeping that one, so I'm going to talk about it. Stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, the kit for this guy is $95 in the shop. Pretty good deal. I love how heavy this is. But I need to stop rambling. Get this thing in the mail for Angie. I know you're waiting for it. It'll be a nice Christmas present. It should be there before. If it's not, I'm very sorry, but it should be. And that's pretty much it. Gonna put it back together, put it in the box, lock it away, and mail it. Battery's charged, Angie. So you're good to go. Take it out of the box and use it right away. Just fill up the tank. Locking it away. Oh, yep. Locking it. Put it in the box. Sealing it. Time to mail. Alright. That's it for me. Stay tuned for my next video. Hopefully I can make that one today too. That would be great. But other than that, keep on vaping, people.